Whenever I meet someone new, I always try to ask them what their favorite movie is, and I almost always get the same response. They tell me that they have no idea and need to think about it, or that they have too many movies they love to simply choose one. I get it. We are currently living in an age that has a plethora of easily accessible content to be watched. There are too many streaming services to keep up with, and there is new content being produced every single day. So it's difficult to pick one movie as your favorite, right? After exploring most options, I have no doubt that there is one movie that is above all others for me, and that is something that I would like to explore in this video. That movie is Lost in Translation. So please strap in as we explore what makes this movie a masterpiece. There are many great films that explore the feeling of loneliness, but in my opinion, no film showcases the reality of loneliness better than Lost in Translation does. There's Her, a movie presented with a sensitive elegance that teleports the viewer into its futuristic world, or a movie like Taxi Driver, which throws us into a dark, seedy New York. So what exactly does Lost in Translation do better than these two films in showcasing loneliness? The answer is its protagonists and their relationship. We follow two different characters who are at completely different points in their lives, but can understand each other so well due to their similar circumstances. Both characters are married, yet feel unheard, unseen, and disconnected to the world surrounding them. Loneliness is a feeling that most of us have experienced at some point. The long nights not being able to sleep, the emotional disconnect to those around us, the feeling of not having the energy to do anything or even get out of bed in the morning. And this movie does a perfect job at showcasing what living through that feeling is. Have you ever met someone who you feel an immediate spark with? That unspoken bond. You can sit and talk for hours. You feel as if you are the only two people alive. Sofia Coppola does a fantastic job at showcasing what falling in love is. Every interaction our protagonists have feels real, it feels intimate, and it feels personal. There is an unspoken intimacy between our characters. They share a deep connection, and the actors portray this connection perfectly. The small intimacies of sharing a cigarette, holding hands, laying in a bed together, but not due to a sexual need, but an emotional one. Bob and Charlotte feel seen and heard when together. They don't feel the need to put up a barrier. Instead, they are completely open and honest with each other. As the viewer, we get the luck of being a fly on the wall. We get to watch Bob and Charlotte experience the alienating city of Tokyo together. By the end of the film, the connection our characters have is undeniable. The circumstances that placed our characters together are also now the reason our characters will no longer be together. This is the beautifully sad tragedy of love.
Gonna use my arms, gonna use my legs, gonna use my style, gonna use my substance.
Back to your regularly scheduled programming. Lost in Translation only cost $4 million to make. Yes, $4 million, which is short of a miracle. From a filmmaking standpoint, everything about this movie is absolutely perfect to me. The directing, the writing, the casting, the cinematography, the acting, the set design, the soundtrack. You get the point. The viewer can't help but be sucked into the melancholy of Tokyo, and this is all thanks to the hard work from the filmmakers, actors, and the crew that worked on the movie. The film has a dreamlike quality that is almost impossible to replicate. The casting choices are perfect. I cannot imagine any other actor or actress playing the roles of Bob and Charlotte. The screenplay is tightly written, and there is truly not a wasted moment during the entire runtime of this film. There is a reason Lost in Translation won the Oscar for Best Original Screenplay. Certain scenes are designed so carefully that it's impossible for the viewer not to feel lost in the world the movie has created. I can't begin to imagine the number of things that had to align for this masterpiece to come to life. Sofia Coppola did an excellent job at bringing her vision to life, and there is no doubt in my mind that this is her magnum opus. As I stated earlier, everything about this movie is perfect to me. No movie has been able to make me feel so emotional, not only about life, but also about love. No movie I have seen has been able to portray life so accurately and passionately at the same time. It is the perfect movie for anyone that has experienced a situation like this before, or for anyone who is currently experiencing what Bob and Charlotte are going through. That sad feeling of being lost through life. Whether you agree or disagree, I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I will see you all around.